Hi favorites, welcome back to Favorites with Laura. So today, I hope I'm looking at the right camera here. Yeah, I have a Temu haul and I missed the orange packages. Anyway, I probably will colorize this to orange just for my fun thumbnail if I can do that. And so we're just gonna get into it. I have a lot to show you, so stay tuned. Okay, so I will put the prices down below, or I'll put the links down below. Prices change all the time, so I don't want to mention one price and then you guys get it at a different price. So if you do use my code FAV70814 and you're the first time user, I think it might work for special promos. Even if you have the app and have ordered from them before, you might get a coupon or two. But new app users who download the app using my link and then searching for my code, you're going to save 30% on your first order, as well as get three coupons that add up to $100 over your next 3 orders. So go and give it a try if there's something you like. I do still find deals on Temu, otherwise I wouldn't be buying them. And as opposed to buying from another on-site web marketer. So I found these, and I did have some of these items in here are from the calendar, playing the calendar 1000 on Temu, and so I do get some things for free. I do pay for shipping on some of those items if they come from a local warehouse, and then if they're from Temu, then of course they ship for free and they don't cost anything. But you never really know when you pick those items. They don't tell you right away. So that's the thing, and you don't have to buy every day on the calendar 1000. You just have to check in every day onto that game, and then you can just bypass and not purchase until your ultimate gift comes. My last 2 ultimate gifts have been, I had to repick, and they said it was out of stock. I didn't think it was, but it must be with the seller that they negotiated with to provide those choices for the calendar 1000. So what's going on with you? I bought these cute little things to stack, and what are they? They hold your batteries. So I'm going to rip through this and cut the noise out. I'm trying to get this recorded and I will post it later, but I have a hair appointment today and I definitely need it. There's a little bit of gray there, but I'm going to do a lot more highlights. My hair is growing longer and I think I like it, so I'm going to not do the trim like I was planning on. Anyway, so this holds your batteries and there's little places in there, and this is AAA and then AA. So I just thought that would be great. And I like having that organized so my batteries aren't in this drawer or that drawer, they're all together. My kids take all the batteries. We go through a lot of batteries on here. And who did I just saw Haul It with Mima's video where she had ordered a bunch of batteries from Temu. I've done that too before. And I usually got the rechargeable, so I don't know what she got. She got, it looks like alkaline, so that's awesome. Must come from a local warehouse. This is a little, I think you get, this is 10 silicone mask brush. So I've been like experimenting with some of the peptides. You know what those are? Peptides are naturally occurring in your body and they help with different things. Sometimes your peptides are low, sometimes you need a little boost. So I do do that for inflammation, injury recovery. There's also peptides where you can mix with a hyaluronic acid, and then I just thought this would be fun to use for doing any kind of facial mask or putting on those topical peptides to help with the hydration. And also silicone is great for working with all kinds of things like projects, Mod Podge, resin, or polymer clay. So you get quite a few in here, 10 I said. So yeah, that's gonna work. And I'm always looking for something like that where I can wipe it clean with alcohol and continue to reuse it. Oh, these are cute. So I think this was something I had to add, or I got this for free. It was one of my free gifts. And these you get, how many do you get in here? Looks like it's about 10, but we're gonna check it out. They're little heart bags and they're in pink. So isn't that like my stuff that I love? 2 things in one, hearts and pink. And they're Ziploc. They're little Ziploc bags. It looks like it's clear on one side. And they're nice size, so I could put jewelry in here. Oh, I got a jewelry order, yes, from a good friend of mine, Bubbly Sue. And I'm going to be sending that out soon. And so, yeah, they're clear on one side. I don't know if you can tell right there. And, yeah, so if you, she does a lot of homemade soaps and a whole lot of different things. So I will put her Facebook page below. And I just love her support, love anybody who does support my shop. I haven't put a lot of new things up there lately, but I'm working on, I have a great idea. I have all the things and I'm working on putting it together. And those will be some new summer fun time earrings that I'm going to be creating here. So you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You get 20 of them in here. So that was a really good deal because it didn't cost me anything from playing the game. Okay, so love that. So far, everything's been pink that I showed you. Oh, okay. So this was another item that I had chosen. I think most of this, not all of it. Okay. This is, they're like, you can use them for cookie cutters. I'm going to use them for trinket trays. And you can cut out your polymer clay with them. But look at all the cute little design. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4 stacked sizes. So yeah, I have my timer on to complete the recording of this video in time to leave for my hair appointment. Because girls, we don't miss our hair appointment. We don't reschedule if it's I mean, we have to be on our deathbed or close to it or somebody else in order for us to miss our hair appointments. Am I right? So there's that. I always forget to smile. And my thumbnails have been really tough to find lately. But I like all these different sizes, and how cute would those be for cookies as well. But I'm going to use it for my clay products, my clay creations, and I thought that was a great deal too, whatever that price was. Again, I'll put stuff up on the screen if I can. And yeah, Temu has been my go-to for a long time. I want to thank everybody who watched that last video of mine. This is only my second video this month. I've been really slacking. And I really appreciate you guys watching it. It did really well, and I appreciate that. You guys are the best. We recently had a tragedy in our town. Oh my gosh. I'll come back to that. This is beautiful. These are much prettier than I thought they were going to be. So they're a little weighted. They're connectors with the tree of life on them. And they did come in multiple colors, and you only get 5. I'm going to hold them up, but they are beautiful, way prettier than I thought. So I have like this sea green blue color stone in it. And let me see. Can you see that clearly? Aren't those pretty? Oh my gosh. Makes me want to get they have the loops on each side, really sturdy. The loops don't open, so your jump ring would be needed to open and connect to. But I am so impressed with these. Wow. Can't wait to see what I make with those. Super, super pretty. And you only get 5. And I did get this. I think it was the one item. Oh, when you first start the calendar 1000, you have to buy like minimum 2 items. And that was one of them. And the silicone brushes were the other. And that, I just picked 2. There was no minimum on cost to activate your calendar 1000 for the first purchase, but I had to pick 2 items, so I always go really inexpensive. And those were the 2 items. So, oh, I love those. What do you guys think of those beads? So the tragedy that just happened in our town was we have our roads short distance off the main highway. On the highway, just about a block down from where we go, and we drive by all the time, there was a car accident. And my daughter's best friend, or one of her best friends, called her. We were all sitting there. Was this Memorial Day? Might have been Sunday. And she called her, and I could tell something had happened. Well, she had witnessed the accident, and then I guess she was actually the first one on the scene, kind of helped. But she was very upset about it. She didn't feel like she could do anything to help them. And then EMS showed up, and so she was able to call my daughter and tell her what happened. Well, come to find out, it was a head-on collision, and it was a father and a son, and then a couple that had just moved to our area. And they, I don't know, somebody turned into somebody and crossed the highway and ended up being a head-on. Or they went over into their lane. Something got distracted. Someone got distracted, and they did a head-on. So the father and son car, they both perished. And he's in my daughter's graduation class and her best friend's graduation class. And so he's just a week away. He was just a week away from graduating. 18-year-old, life ahead of him, did a lot of good things. And they come from a big family. So his father was the other person in the car with him. He perished. And he was the father of 8 kids. They have a big family. And so they have a big GoMe fund to help with expenses. And it's just so tragic. But I'm not going to post the GoFundMe page here because I don't believe I can do that with the terms of service on YouTube. Not sure. I think the easiest thing to do is if you want to contribute or take a look at it, I welcome you to do that. But email me and I'll just email you the link back. Okay? So doesn't matter. It's nothing from me at all. It's just that I know that our community comes together and we love to help out and support. And the other couple, they are in intensive care and they had just moved up here, and there's a GoFundMe page for them too. So if you have $5 or whatever and you want to contribute, I'm sure every bit helps, but no pressure at all because everybody has their own things that are going on. But I just wanted to use this platform to try to help people if I can. And I'll send you that link if you email me at favoriteswithlaura.com. I'm sorry, at gmail.com. favoriteswithlaura@gmail.com. And I'll be happy to share that with you if that's something you're interested in. And that way, it's your decision to contact me if you want that information. But I know it would all be they would be grateful for it. So, okay. So, it's just so tragic. I'm sure it's changing the whole tune of the graduation class now and the ceremony that's going to take place. Because why wouldn't it? Of course it would. And that's next week. So I got that day off, and we have prom this weekend. So I'll be helping my daughter with that. So, okay. So just say a little prayer for families out there that are all going through the same thing. All right. So I had this order, and then I saw Kitty Street showed the same thing. I'm like, dang it. I've had this sitting here, and I should have shown it, and I haven't shown it. Now I'm going to show it to you. A little late, a little behind the game here. But these, I got one for me and one for my daughter because she's always going back and forth between her friend's house. And I thought, this would be great for her as well as me, especially when traveling. And I got one, they come in 2 colors, and I got one in each color. That's not the color. I think one's green and one's like a white cream color. And these, now I did see something similar, not of this quality, at the Dollar Tree. It was not of this quality at all. This is so nice. So here's the green one, and wait till you see everything. If you haven't seen her video, then you're going to be surprised and happy to see it here. And here's the white one. Okay, so I'm glad I got the white one, and there's the green one. So what's so cool about this? What is this? So this is a little travel. Let's see how it opens up. This is a travel pump bottle, right? And, okay, open it from the bottom. And then I think she showed it and I didn't pay attention. First of all, you want to get this off. Okay, so there's the lid. I took the bottom off. Okay, you don't really need the bottom off. I guess just to clean if some water gets in there or something drips. Okay, and then you have these 4 pieces that pop out, right? And they have measurements on it, so they should be TSA approved. I don't know. I didn't look at that, but you can. And then it has a pump, which is different. And you pop that up, it locks into place, and then you can go like that. And then pop that down, and stick it back in here, and you got 4 places to hold moisturizer, lotion, toner, creams, serums, whatever you want, so you're not having to dump if you take your bottle of expensive serum or hair conditioner or shampoo with you and it's too big for the travel size to get onto the plane if you don't check your bags. This would be perfect because each one I think is within the range. Let's see, I think it might say on here. It does not. Materials say TSA compliant. Yes, it says TSA compliant right there. Okay. How are we doing on time? Because I can't be late. Okay, so then what you do is you have this piece that locks everything in place, and then you can just see how you have your finger insert right there. You can should be able to just go like this. It does pop up because I didn't do it right. Okay, I'm locking all these in. So I think the best way is to hold your finger down in the middle and keeps the container together there. There we go. Okay, and then it won't come out. All right, so then you have all those, and you can, I think there's some labels somewhere. I think, yes, so you get labels with them also. I almost threw them out. I almost threw these labels out. Okay. Oh, and so it has BB cream, toner, face lotion, eye cream, conditioner, shampoo. They're all vinyl labels, so you're not going to, like, if you get them wet, they're not going to get destroyed. And then I think you can pump it. Yeah, you can pump it right here. They're a little tough to pump. I wonder if it's easier if you take this top part off, but then you're going to have your bottles rolling around, I think. Yeah, you don't, that's all to keep it all locked in place. Okay, so that was on there pretty tight after I did that. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. And then when you're done, you can just pop those down. This is super cool. I don't think I should have done that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now you can do one at a time. And you go. So yeah, it gives you the pump ability. I'm not going to say it's real easy. It's kind of hard to pump it down, but it could be that I'm trying to hold it and show you. Or you can just take them out of there and do it. But it's nice that it lets you just pump a little lotion or serum right away. Okay, I like this. I think it was worth it. I'm going to keep it. And I don't know. I mean, I could see myself putting, you can do sunscreen, concealer, makeup remover, all in here. And you could do one just for your hair serums, your hair mask, your shampoo, your conditioner, leave-in conditioner. So, yeah. So go check them out. I think this is a really cool thing. So I have gotten so many compliments on these Temu nails. I've had every day at least a person compliment me on these nails, and so I went down the rabbit hole. I'm getting some more coming up, different ones from the same seller on Temu, and I'll be showing those when those come in. Now, a long time ago, Temu used to have you win prizes on Fishland within a week. Like, you had to do the game when it first started. You had to do Fishland right away, go in there every day for 7 days straight, and at the 7th day, if you had placed enough orders, whatever, you won your gifts. You won your gifts within a week, and then it moved to like 14 days, and then now it's like a lifetime. I've still been working on one, so close, but it's still taking a lifetime. So a long time ago, one of my gifts was this cordless, rechargeable, little tiny mini vac, and that thing is 3 years old, and it is held up with my kids who were younger than even. They're rough and tough, and dropping it and everything, it has held up wonderfully. But it's now died, and the motor hasn't died. They dropped it so much, something came loose, and now it like makes this loud squeaking noise. So there's no way. And the chamber part has a crack, and it still had suction, still worked wonderful. It's a shame that I had to get rid of that, because I got that for free from Temu, and I was super happy about it. But it's time to get a new one. And so I went out, I found this, and we're going to take a look at it. I have not opened it. I'm anxious to see just how good or how close this one works compared to that one that never wanted to die. And I'm very sad to have to throw that one away. This looks very similar to it. Has a couple new improvement pieces. I don't even know where the other ones are. This looks very close. It's just a different color. And it is USB-C to USB cord rechargeable. Mine had little station that I could set it in and it would charge. This one this one is heavier. This one has more weight. And look doesn't it look like the Dyson dupe? Before use, please fully charge and press long for 3 seconds to start up. Default start in low grade and then press short to switch to middle grade. So it's got 3 and then high grade. So it's got 3 speeds to it. That's nice. The chamber looks just like my other one, so my other filters will fit this. And I always like take that out. I'll rinse it off, let it air dry overnight or 2 days, whatever, and then put it back in. And that keeps the filter working, so you don't have to replace your filters. You just have to clean them once in a while. This is exactly like it, my other one. And then this, once you get it in there straight, that is, Laura. So I want to get that in. Is there a different way? No. So you don't want it all, there it is. Okay, this looks like it's going to be pretty good. And just rotate that. And they have it, I'm not going to turn it on just because I'll have to give it an update. Just because I want to make sure it gets fully charged before I use it. This cord plugs into down here, the USB-C side of it. This is plastic, but it's a heavy duty. It's got solid weight to it. You get all these other attachments. You have a little tiny brush. This is great for the car. Great for the car. I will put the link for these all below as well. And so yeah, you have all these different, this one I think expands, does it? Yeah. No, that's just I don't know what this piece does. There is instructions here, but then you have this one. This is really good for getting down those crevices in your car. Then you have an extender, looks like here. Then you have a longer tube. You have a little brush here. You have this little brush. And then this is something new I had not seen. I think also, oh, I think that's, does this do that? I can't remember if this one also blows air, but I don't see a switch for that, so I guess it doesn't. Because that would be great for your keyboards, to blow the air out of the key area. But this has like a little, it looked like it was a metal bristle. It's not. It's just a little bit of a scrubby for those tough, look at that. That's cool. And you got all the directions here that is going to tell me everything. I thought maybe it blew air too, but I don't see a switch for that, so I guess it doesn't. But anyway, I'm loving this. Isn't this cute? This is going to be great. Now I feel confident. Once I charge it, I'll let you know an update on it and whether or not it's worth it. But if I remember, it's probably around the $8 to $10 range. Totally worth it if it works like I expect. So we're going to put that there. And I just have one more thing here before I have to run for my hair appointment. And that is another set of cutters. So this one had the cute little cut, and I was going to make little trinket trays because I have a lot of things I want to put on those trays, and little ring trays, little saucers. Oh, I have a great big collab coming up I'm part of. I've been invited along too. And then I'm not probably going to do a lot of collabs after that. I just am kind of taking a break from the collab world, but I feel like this person, you know, when I first started YouTube, I reached out to a couple people, and to this day I'm still friends with them. And one of those people were, and I had questions about shipping and things like that. So one of those people is Miss Jackie Russell. And so if you haven't checked her out, you'll have an opportunity on the collab, and you can go there right now. I'll put her link below. But on the 30th of May, I've been invited to be part of her 5-year reunion of Dollar Tree Train collab. And there's a lot of channels in there. There's going to be somebody for someone, and it's going to be fun because out of those 20 channels, all 20 are doing a giveaway. So if you participate and watch each channel, you're going to have a great opportunity to win a giveaway from one of our channels. And you can only win once across all 20 channels. But I've been part of it for the last 3 years, but I wasn't going to do any more collabs. But you know, she helped me out and I feel connected to her. And I just I could not say no to Miss Jackie Russell. And I love Dollar Tree. And you guys, hands down, I found some really adorable, cute, useful items from the Dollar Tree this time. And I've taken some of those items and I have done some creative things with them, which I will show you during that collab video. And I think it's going to be one of the more fun collabs to watch, even though there's a lot, but it's going to run for 2 weeks. You'll have 2 weeks to get through all the videos. They're going to be short videos, but about 15 minutes each. And it's just a, you know, Dollar Tree. If you like Dollar Tree, it's fun because everybody's going to be from across the nation. There's a lot of different places, a lot of different Dollar Trees hold different things. They don't always get the same stuff. So I'm always excited to see if I found unique things or if other people found the same things. So don't go away. Make sure you're subscribed and that you notify yourself of all, you hit the notify bell for all videos so you don't miss out when we put those videos up. We'll have a playlist too. It'll be in all our description boxes, so it'll be very easy to find all of our videos and come back when you have time to watch them all. So this is another set of cutters, again, for cookie or polymer clay, and I love how it steps down the different sizes, and I'm really interested in the largest size. And I'm curious about the seam. The seam's really tight around the cutting edge, so that's good because up on this part you can see it. It kind of off, it's not lined up 100%, but on the bottom part it does appear to be. And with polymer clay, it's forgiving. You can fix that before you bake. And this one has great cutting edge. So I am excited about those two cutter sets to have. And I think that's going to be it. I have to run to my appointment. I think that is everything. Yesterday was my husband's 1-year anniversary since his heart attack. And I remember the video I made and put up that I wish I was running down to visit him at the rehab center during that time in my life. And I remember saying in that video, gosh, I just wish it was a year from now. And you could not tell me it was going to go this fast, but it has gone really fast. He's doing very well. And I want to thank you all for your well wishes and prayers for him and for our family. So yeah, that was a milestone to get past without another incident, and we made it. So thank you all. And yeah, so I'm going to pick this up. I have more to record, but I'm going to go get my hair done. And then I'll be back to do a recording that'll go up on the 30th of May, the Dollar Tree train collab that Miss Jackie Russell is hosting. Okay, so take care. Thank you for watching. Remember to do all the good things, like, subscribe, and share it out. And hype it if you can, okay? I know you only get 3 hypes per week. So take care of yourselves. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.
It's Favorites with Laura. Come and see. Hauls and reviews and unboxing with me. We open, we swatch, we try, and we share the things